Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is indeed my pleasure to welcome you to this afternoon's graduation ceremony honoring the R.J. Reynolds High School class of 2021. It is also my pleasure to welcome distinguished guests Leah Crowley and Deanna Kaplan, members of the Winston-Salem Forsyth County Board of Education, Superintendent Tricia McManus, and Deputy Superintendent Dr. Pratt. Class of 2021, it seems like yesterday that I was standing before you in our beautiful auditorium welcoming you as freshmen. I remember your smiling, excited, somewhat nervous faces looking up at me and listening as I told you what it was going to be like to be a student at Reynolds High School. I told you what you could expect of us, your teachers and administrators, and I outlined what we would expect from you. I promised you that we would be here to guide you and support you through your 4 years amid the pines. And I shared with you that what I needed most from you was for you to do your best and be kind. That probably seemed like an easy promise at the time. None of us had any idea what your junior and senior year would look like. None of us could have predicted a pandemic that would turn our world and your final years at Reynolds upside down. This year has been a tough one. We have lost some of what we expected out of your high school experience. We even lost one of our beloved teachers, Mr. Nick Yarrow. But through all this, we pulled together and we worked together as a Demon family. We, your teachers and administrators, did our best to support you, and you did your best by engaging with us and trying to learn. Together, we learned to use Canvas and Nearpod, Pear Deck, and Edpuzzle. It was tough, but we did it together. However, were these last 2 years exactly what you thought they would be? No. Did you receive the exact type of educational experience you hoped for? The honest answer to that is probably not. However, I have never felt more certain that a graduating class is ready for the real world than I do standing in front of you today. Class of 2021, you have learned what some people don't learn until they're in their 30s and their 40s, and that's this. Life doesn't always turn out the way you plan for it to. And the only thing you could control, really control, is how you show up in life. So my original request remains the same. Do your best and be kind. Do your best when the situation's not ideal. Do your best when you don't have any control of the circumstances. And be kind. Be kind to others always, because you never know what someone else is going through. And when you do your best, your very best, and you don't perform the way you hoped you would, be kind to yourself. Remember, your effort is your measure of success. Class of 2021, I have no doubt that you are going to go on to accomplish many remarkable things in the future. But today, I want you to know this. We are proud of you, and we love you, and we are so thankful that you're part of our Demon family. At this time, I would like to ask McCrae White, the senior class president, to come forward with an opening message.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. We pulled it off against the most daunting circumstances and will be much stronger for it. I am so proud and honored to be graduating with this special group of 400 students. Even if we never cross the landing as students again, it's the friendships and relationships that we have forged with our teachers, coaches, and classmates that will truly last a lifetime. For we are all demons for life. Best wishes with your journeys ahead, and please never forget our special times together amid the pines. Thank you.
Thank you, McCrae. We will now hear from School Board Member Deanna Kaplan.
Greetings on behalf of the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School Board of Education. I am Deanna Kaplan, a member of the board and a proud mom of 5 Reynolds graduates. The colors of this school are woven into the fabric of my life. My children and husband are Reynolds grads, and I will be forever grateful for the bonds and friendships I have made because of this school. Reynolds is a very special place indeed. First, let me say to you all, congratulations. Today is a day you won't soon forget. A day you should all hold your head high and be proud of your accomplishments. I am so excited to see each and every one of you take this important step, and delighted that we as a school district have had the privilege to play a role in building the foundation that we hope has prepared you and will guide you into all the great things that await. Along with the sense of pride that I ask you to carry as a Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools graduate in your journey forward, I also hope that you will carry with you at least a few of our district's core values. Number 1, high expectations. Because you had high expectations for yourself, you are here today. Always hold yourself to the highest standards. Push yourself to do your best, take chances, and never settle. It's been said that high achievement takes place in the framework of high expectations. Number 2, accountability. We hope that you will always do the right thing, take responsibility for your actions, value others, and act with kindness and care. You are now equipped with the knowledge to make good choices. Be accountable to yourself, trust your values, and hold yourself responsible for your own actions. Integrity. C.S. Lewis said, "Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching." You are going to make mistakes in life, so just because you are graduating today, know that your educational journey is not over. Learning happens throughout life. Understanding integrity means making mistakes and learning to own them, and then use them to guide and shape you. It's been said, image is what people think you are, integrity is what you really are. Carrying those few values alongside all the lessons you learned while earning this valuable diploma, I hope, will equip you to become whatever you want in life. Your parents are proud of you. Your teachers are elated that you're here today. Your administrators are thrilled to see what kind of leaders you'll become, and your Board of Education is cheering you on. I mentioned earlier that we take our role in building a foundation that will guide you seriously, so I leave you with this old wise thought. A ship in the harbor is safe, but ships weren't built to sit in a harbor. As you leave the harbor of your high school, on behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations. We know you are built for success. Enjoy the adventures ahead and go Demons.
Thank you, Ms. Kaplan. Much thought goes into the selection of a speaker for a high school graduation. We want the speaker to be someone who is dedicated, inspirational, and who has the respect of our students. This year's graduation speaker, Andy Biles, easily meets all these requirements. Mr. Biles has been a dedicated CTE teacher at Reynolds High School for the past 27 years. This year, he was named R.J. Reynolds 2020-2021 Teacher of the Year. According to one of his colleagues, Mr. Biles is a cornerstone of Reynolds High School today. His dedication to his students is second to none. Another colleague wrote, "Working with Mr. Biles matters because when you are in his space, the environment is inclusive, healthy, and friendly. Mr. Biles will always act in the best way to inspire and support every student. It is such dependability and dedication that has earned him the respect of both teachers and students alike. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's speaker, Mr. Andy Biles."
Wow, what a year. Did we ever think we'd get to this point? Remote, 4 cohorts, 2 cohorts, no cohorts, in person, remote and in person. Now to be at graduation, in person, with family. What a blessing. As Dr. Alexander said, I've been at Reynolds for 27 years. Actually, no one presently at Reynolds has been at the school employed longer. I've been based in room 018 for all of those years. 85% of you probably have never even seen my room, as it is tucked under the way in the cafeteria. To be voted Teacher of the Year by my peers is truly an honor, especially how hard this year has been for all of us. A year in which my students couldn't get on the software for my drafting classes, I'm Teacher of the Year, truly lets you know how crazy this year has been. I've had a hard time trying to figure out what to talk about today. While sitting at my daughter's ECU graduation in May, one of the speakers from the North Carolina College Board said in his capacity he had to attend hundreds of graduations and he couldn't remember a single thing anyone had ever said. I'm not going to lie, made writing this speech a little bit easier. I started thinking about my family and the lessons learned from them. My parents divorced when I was 7 years old. My mother was in college raising 3 kids, trying to earn her degree at that time. Can you imagine the stress of 3 young children going to the University of South Carolina, all while dealing with a divorce? She could have used those distractions and those responsibilities to slack off her schoolwork or to drop out, and nobody would have blamed her. She did not slack off or drop out. She excelled. She earned scholarships. She was hired as a professor's assistant to help pay for her college. She wanted her degree, and nothing was going to stop her. My father had a good job working for Xerox, and he had moved up to general manager of their service department. He had a comfortable life working in the corporate world. After about 15 years, he began to want more. He was tired of working for someone else and thought about starting his own business. He left a safe, profitable job to start his own excavation company. He left Xerox, moved to North Carolina, and bought a dragline. He used that piece of equipment to build ponds and grow his business. When my dad passed away 20 years ago, he had grown his fleet of heavy machinery to include 7 pieces of heavy equipment. He had achieved his dream of being an owner-operator of his own company. It took me until I was 40 years old to meet the woman I was to marry and become my wife. Well, I guess I just told you I'm not that easy to get along with. After 40 years, I met someone that loves me for me, and as my mom says, can put me in my place. I have 2 beautiful daughters that came with our marriage, and my family is now complete. So after all of this about my family, what is my point? 3 things, really. No excuses, dream big, and patience. It took me until I was 40 to find my person, the person that gave me a family. Instant gratification only lasts so long. Be patient. The right job, education, relationship might be just over that next obstacle. Dream big. Go for it. If you are not happy, even though you may be comfortable, Make yourself happy. Be determined to get what you want out of life. Do what you love. No excuses. If you want it, go for it. Get out there and get it. Don't make excuses for yourself or those around you. Move and work around those obstacles in your way. Don't slack off or quit. Work hard for everything that you want. Get out there and get it done. It's very cliche, but life is hard. If you dream big, make no excuses, and be patient, you can achieve anything you want. You have already proven, whatever this year threw at you, you did what you had to do to be here today. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Biles. Before announcing individual awards, I would like to take the time to congratulate the class of 2021 for a collective accomplishment. The class of 2021 has been awarded a total of over $5 million in merit-based scholarships and $7 million total in scholarships and grants. For the next 3 awards, recipients, as you are named, please stand. The salutatorian is recognized as the graduating senior with the second highest grade point average over the course of his or her 4-year high school career. It is indeed a great achievement to maintain such a level of academic excellence. This year's salutatorian has a weighted GPA of 4.679. During her high school career, she has taken 14 advanced placement courses and achieved A's in all of them. She is involved in her school and community, serving as the president of Girls Council Service Club and the Spanish Club. The salutatorian this year will be continuing her education at Washington and Lee University. Please join me in congratulating Elizabeth Hannon Marshall. The valedictorian is recognized as the graduating senior with the highest grade point average over the course of his or her 4-year high school career. This is a tremendous accomplishment and a testament to the hard work and effort that this student put forth over her time at Reynolds High School. The valedictorian award is presented by the Winston-Salem Journal. This year's winner has been involved at Reynolds running cross-country and playing sand volleyball, as well as serving as the secretary of the Girls Council Service Club. She is a member of Crosby Scholars and plans to attend Clemson University in the fall. During her high school career, she has taken 14 advanced placement courses and made A's in all of them. She has a weighted GPA of 4.686, and we are so proud of her. Please join me in congratulating this year's valedictorian, Catherine Elizabeth White. The Montague Medal was first awarded in 1889 by Colonel Montague, an attorney and resident of Winston-Salem. He died in 1938, and his will created a trust that is now administered by the Winston-Salem Foundation. This award is presented at each of the high schools within the Winston-Salem Forsyth County system to the senior who has the highest total number of quality points earned on final marks in 6 credits taken during his or her senior year. This year's winner was decided by multiple tiebreakers, as the winner had the highest quality points on 6 credits and on 7 credits, and additionally had the highest quality average during all 4 years of high school. This year's winner achieved all A's in 6 AP courses and 1 honors course, and will receive a $1,000 scholarship from the Winston-Salem Foundation. She plans to attend UNC Chapel Hill in the fall as a Moorhead Kane Scholar. Congratulations to Catherine Claire Quadlin. Graduation is both a time of celebration and reflection. The ceremony itself is a final time for the class of 2021 to be honored and recognized collectively with the respect and appreciation they deserve. Junior marshals, will you please ready our seniors to receive their diplomas?
Rajan Drew Gandhi. Alton Luther Absher. Samantha Adura Abuaku. Latia Rochelle Adams. Rachel Elizabeth Adams. Casey Elizabeth Adkins. Erica Angelina Akins. Malik Rahim Akins. Noor Ahuda Samir Al Agwani. Ayana Noel Alexander. Kaya Sierra Allen. Ralik Lewis Allen. Camille Elizabeth Allison. Taishana Janita Alsbrook. Rama Munzer Alsakita. Gustavo Ariel Alvarado Vargas. Chris Alvarez. Alvaro Emilio Ancona Malagon. Alexandria Anderson. Genesis Andrada. Jeffrey Gray Andrews. Murphy Rebecca Andrews. Whit Michael Andrus. Ethan Maxwell Angel. Alicia Lynn Archie. Griselda Yaritza Arellanes Valdez. Ricardo Ernesto Ayala Alvarez. Jabriel Javon Baham. Ashanti Janaya Baker. Henry Joseph Banahan. Shara Elise Bantigue. Brandon Dixon Baer. Gavin Isaac Barnes. Kimond Vidal Barnes. James Thomas Barnwell. Isla Barragan Martinez. McKinley Exum Bassett. Jonah Donovan Bennett. Irving Bermudez Villanueva. George Haynes Binkley. Thomas Alexander Binkley. Cameron Isaiah Blackstock. Catherine Elizabeth Blaylock. Avery Elizabeth Bassong. Corey Rashad Boston. Chance Kalen Boudreau. Matthew Carr Boyd. William Aiden Bradford. Deja Lucille Brim. Desiree Louise Brim. Talia Kamara Faye Brin. Logan Riley Brown. Tyree Shamar Brown. Adam Philip Budd. Diana McCullough Bullock. Miguel Angel Burgos Aguilar. Princess Cherokee Geneva Lestar Butler. Ana Cristina Cadenas. John Philip Caldwell. Andre Tremaine Campbell. Chanel Cardenas Aguila. Samuel Burrows Carlton. Ariana Denise Carson. Darlene Michelle Castro Pizarro. Jose Eric Castro Bernal. Emma K. Charles. Ana Paulina Cisneros Bernardino. Emma Patricia Clark. Brian Joseph Cohen. Brianna Aliyah Collado Almonte. Jasir Rashad Collins. Luis Angel Colon. Simone Amaya Copeland. Kyrie Dante Corley. Narissa Nicole Crawford. Grace U. Cronin. Derek Lee Crops. Mark Anthony Crops. Sienna Nicole Croucher. Frida Rochelle Cruz Viviano. Abigail Alexis Culpepper. Emmy Nicole Curia. Riley Clifton Daggett. James Bowman Dalrymple. Anthony Dancy. Hollis Page Daniel. Joseph Michael Davila. Arlen Davila Garcia. Caden William Davis. DeAndre Emmanuel Davis. Zoe Althea Davis. Manal Naja Diab. Charles Douglas Dillon. Maria Juana Dimas Ramos. Nayeli Janet Dimas Serato. Evelyn Grace Doss. James Edward Doughton. Laura Alice Doughton. Peter Francis Dre. Isabella Carol Dunlap. Jeffrey Gear Eccles. Elena Marie Edelman. Ethan Martin Eisner. Jana Ahmed Mohammed Abdelhadi Elbana. Isabella Celeste Ellis. Donovan Neil Estrada Morales. Jamon Terrell Eubanks. Anthony Fabre. Tyler Wesley Fansler. Bennett James Fant. Logan Allen Fant. Shantea Lachey Felton. Nyana LaShawn Felton. Lauren Marie Fogarty. Ann Mile Foster. Benjamin Lanun Fowler. Marissa Jade Freeman. Mishaya Abre Funderbook Nowland. Amira Simone Gaines. Saeed Gallardo Ortiz. Emily Garcia Gonzalez. Brandon Garcia Fuentes. Isabella McAdams Garner. Phineas Calvin Giegengag. Kayla Denise Gilliam Fights. James Travis Gledhill. Giselle Gomez. Nicole Gomez. Corey Felix Gonzalez. Nathan Ishmael Gonzalez, Kawan Amarian Goodman, Tavarius Corday Lamar Goodwin, Grace Abigail Gordon, Jenna Kate Gordon, Celia Walder Gottlieb, Callie Nicole Graves, Isaiah Aki Gray, Roy Anthony Greco, Alexander McDevitt Green, Eleanor Sophia Marie Green, Tyrese Antonio Griffin, William Lee Griffith, Nasim Khalif Grooms, Nazir Markel Grooms, Julia McIntyre Grubbs, Jonathan David Guyton, Nyasia Simone Hainsworth, Emma Kate Halsey, Alston Amir Harris, Charles Walker Harris, Mackay Donovan Hayes, Adrian Elizabeth Heath, Noemi Hernandez, Jalen Alexander Hickson, Taj Lee Hilson, Sydney Campbell Hines, Desmond Damon Horn, Kendall Kathleen Howard, Anna Catherine Hudson, Micah Jaron Ingram, Mariah Azare Chantel Jackson, Jeremy Caden Jarvis, Devin Jamal Jefferson, Deajane Shamira Jenkins, Linnea Monet Jennings, Giselle Lucas Jimenez, Juan Jimenez Bustos, Nayin Jimenez Noyola, Jonathan Jesus Joffrey Cardoso, Charles Hayes Johnson, Centrell Farrell Johnson, Lamont Josiah Johnson, Brandon Sean Michael Jones, Jemiah Jaylene Bernadine Jones, Liam Michael Kelty, Micah Daniel Kim Shapiro, Caroline McKendrick Kinsfader, Patrick Antonio King, Victoria Jean Kaiser, Osu Jennifer Kwan, Nicholas Reese Laffley, Billy Ward Lamkin, Nicholas Henry Lamkin, Sydney Jade Laster, Miranda Rose LaValle, John Thomas Lehman, Tyreek Javon Leach, Deja Regine Leaks, Yahir Leo Leana, Arthur Lee Lee, Jemiah Veronica Leslie, Parker Elizabeth Leverton, Naheem Lamont Lewis, Sinclair Lee Longbotham, Alexander Lopez Mejia, L. Hester Lovett, Caleb Davis Lumpkin, Amon Lamar Lumpkins, Ashley Shamil Luque, Sean Luwan Maynor, Saraya Emuna Manning, Abasai Marin Ginto, Elizabeth Hannon Marshall, Damari K.R. Martin, Lisha Martinez, Matthew Christian Martinez, Taylor Ann McAllister, William O'Neill McBride. Shaikia Donatica K. McCoy. Jordan Lily McCracken. Kalia Leilani McGill. Janaya Nicole McElwain. Jamel Lamont McKellar. Olivia Grace McNeil. Kamaria Cordasia McFadder. Makia Denise McRae. Luis Angel Medel Penaloza. 2 May. Fern Noel Meller. Daniel Stephen Minch. Jayla Amari Miller. Erica Letitia Mims. Demetrios Metropolis. Vasiliki Metropolis. Juma Mongola. Demilion Raekwon Monroe. George Vincent Montario. Earl Joseph Moody. Kalisha Benet Moody. River Jalea Gracious Moore. Isaac Alexander Moreland. Jaquale Trayvon Morrison. Sam Maddox Muller. Elias Ethan Mullinax. Naomi Jasmine Marie Mulrain. Spencer Allen Murden. Millicent Weeks Murphy. Dylan Nathaniel Myers. Audrey Bell Nelson. Whitney Lee Nguyen. David Dresslar Nicholson. Saul Noah. Paulina Noyola Cisneros. Anthony Noyola Moran. Ansley Burke Oaks. Carla Lynette Oliva Olivaneda. Anton Eric Olshall. Annalise Marie Annalise Marie Ortiz Ehipsi. Brian Fernando Orivedo Hernandez. Francesca Eve Parascandolo. John Randolph Parrish. Emily Arden Patty. Jaria Ruth Pauling. D'Angelo Stefan Payne. Jamarian Danae Payne. Samuel Edward Pearsall. Alexander Stewart Pecoraro. Vanessa Pelez de la Cruz. Danaya Armika Pender. Yadaliz Altagracia Perez. Carla Karime Perez Cuevas. Owen Jennings Peterson. Acostas Pettigrew. Walady Isabella Polanco Acosta. Sofia Sergeyevna Popova. Isaiah Anthony Prayer. Catherine Elizabeth Puckett. Catherine Claire Quadland. Rafael Ramirez. Savion Ronald Tylee Rankin. Connor Evan Raposa. Elena Chevallo Rathburn. Elijah Wade Ratliff. Michael Edward Ray. Maddie Carlisle Reeves. Dar Ray. Pa Ray. Ta Ray. Yazi Alana Reed. Carla Danelia Reyes Gonzalez. Talia Dawn Riddle. Sebastian Ha Regue. Jacqueline Rios de la Cruz. Litzy Gabriela Rivera. Tierra Imani Robbins. Caleb Isaiah Robinson. Kayla Daniela Roblero. Karen Andrea Robles Mendez. Alexa Sophia Rocha. Samuel Elias Rocha. Jacob Charles Rockwell. Stephanie Rodriguez Gutierrez. Jacqueline Ashley Rodriguez. Melanie Romero Medina. Joanna Abigail Romero. Derek Donnell Roseborough. Alice Juliette Rowlett. Tylea Amani Desire Russell. Michelle Samarion. Naya Antoinette Sample. Harrison Lloyd Sams. Jeremy Daniel Sanchez. Micaiah Lachey Sanders. Israel Santos Gonzalez. Emma Stewart Satterfield. Catherine Janeth Saucedo. Claudel Saucedo Cabrera. Emily Carol Schaefer. Akram Adnan Shaker. Jacob David Shaw. Clanaya Brichet Shells. Aja Nicole Denise Shuren. Amar Adelia Shoman Leon. Joshua Luke Simpkins. Shakira Lynette Singleton. Asher James Smith. Elizabeth Parrish Smith. Ethan Scott Smith. Kelly Ray Smith. Mason Awan Smith. Tamara Gabrielle Smith. Rayshawn Kennard Snipes. Jonah Blaine Snyder. Ronnie Brandon Solano Merlin. Sophia Harper Spangler. Lydia Carol Spears. Savalas Rayvon Squire. Caroline Grace St. Clair. Brianna Simone Stansel Jones. Zoe Obelia Steele. Brandon Elijah Stiltner. Olivia Paige Stokes. Grady Vance Stroop. Grady Vance Stroop. Eleanor Mercer Sullivan. Stephen Benjamin Sullivan. Dylan Joseph Talbert. Anna Sophia Tappy. Shantice Deshay Tart. Deja Monet Taylor. Logan Tyler Thielen. Mackenzie Taylor Thielen. Amelia McTeer Thomas. Carol Joyce Dawn Thomas. Emma Zahn Thomas. Jolyn Isaiah Thompson. Aaliyah Carla Truesdale. Marcus Carlton Truesdale. Nathia Elise Tutwiler. Dre Ugbo. Charles Parker Umstead. Jonah Benjamin Umps. Sharon Gabriela Uritia Moreda. Samantha Sophia Valdez. Sharon Vasquez Sotelo. Adrian Gabriel Vaughn. Dulce Maria Vasquez Henry. Eric Mauricio Villatoro Blanco. Chase Davis Walker. Kennedy De Alexandria Peoples Walker. Harrison Reed Walls. Sean Michael Ware. Pedro Vasquez Santos. Ariana Lachey Washington. Phelan Webb. Catherine McCrary White. Catherine Elizabeth White. Thomas Rittenhouse White. Nassan Shavar White Bay. Julia Taylor Whiting Bryant. Liberty DeLon Whitsitt. Jordan LaQuarrie Wilds. Amaya Kiana Williams. Ashley DeNicole Williams. Javion Jadell Williams. Jayla Linnell Williams. Shalia Lasante Williams. Ayana Renee Wilson. Benjamin Matthew Wilson. Crystal Abigail Wilson. Grace Brooking Wilson. Rosalie Elizabeth Wilson. Daphne Faye Wishart. Joseph Kelly Woodruff. Corey Jerome Wright. Antonio Lamont Yates. Rebecca Kara Yavuz.
Will the R.J. Reynolds class of 2021 please rise? On behalf of our faculty and staff, and by the authority given me by the state of North Carolina and the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School System, it is with great pleasure that I pronounce you graduates of Richard J. Reynolds High School. You may now turn your tassel. Graduates, please be seated. I would like to invite Isaiah Gray Jones to close today's ceremony.
Well, graduates, we did it. As a group, we did start from the very bottom. Now it's looking like the whole squad's here. Looking back at freshman year, seems like it was just yesterday. It's crazy how things change. I remember watching the drama department's performance of Les Mis. Well, sleeping through the majority of it. I remember the first football game I went to, the first relationship, the second relationship, the third relationship. Figuring out that I was probably the problem. I think about the fashion trends and music we've been through. Bodak Yellow, Humble came out in 2017, Mask Off. Yeah. And fast forward to now, we have Astronaut in the Ocean. It's crazy how things change. And yet, our time here at Reynolds was certainly no walk in the park. We were presented with challenges and obstacles that we've all had to overcome, even me. Class, I've been in your shoes and in your rooms. You guys really need to lock your doors. Even in upsets, we have collected ourselves and persevered. I remember prom night. In fact, I'll never forget it. I was in the center of the dance circle, eating it up, leaving no crumbs, as I do. And I turned to my left, and I spotted a white man with glasses. I looked at him, he looked at me, and at that moment, I knew it was his time. I pulled him into the circle. Everyone was hyping him up. And what did he do? He persevered. Got to see it through, my boy. So never give up, unless it's hard. Nobody got time for that. The fact is, we made it. We're decorated with all these awards and accomplishments. They only speak to our commitment to excellence. Graduates, you are all destined for greatness, each and every one of you. You all have the potential to change the world. You all have grown into powerful, intellectual individuals. Street poet and philosopher Drake once said, well, I guess you win some and lose some. Long as the outcome is income, you know I want it all, and then some. Class, I encourage you all to put down your phones and pick up the next generation of phones. They have a much better camera. Many of us will be attending college this fall. We'll be moving away from our friends, family, and leaving behind a familiar R.J. Reynolds hallway, always filled with smiling teachers and beloved support staff. For many of us, we'll be on our own for the first time. We'll be attending new classes with new people, all in a noble pursuit for new knowledge. We'll have to make our own decisions, like, who do I want to be? We'll have to make our own food and do our own laundry. I don't know about y'all, but my mommy does my laundry. It may be difficult sometimes, but today, I ask you graduates to follow your dreams and do what makes you happy. Strive to be the best version of yourself. There are 3 rules in life. Rule number 1, never quit. Rule number 2, never trust a man in a trench coat. There could be 2 tiny people on top of... Learn that the hard way. And rule number 3, dream big. If people aren't laughing at your dreams, you're not dreaming big enough. Congratulations, class of 2021. Now, will everyone please stand and join myself, Kate Quadlin, Sophie Spanger, and Connor Raposa in singing the Reynolds Alma Mater. You killed it. Yeah, I do. No, sing it in parts. Should we get a little closer to the mic? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Amid the pines she proudly stands, to her our voices rise. We always shall love her, dear old Reynolds High. Our school of great tradition gives us all ambition. Alma mater, hail our alma mater.
Heck yeah, man. That's a wrap. Yeah. Go that way.
Please remain seated during the recessional. Graduates, you stand up. Sorry, guys. Parents, stay seated. Y'all are going to have a hard time walking out if you're sitting. All right. Congratulations, class of 2021.